Hey, welcome to Beardchanics garage. Today we start on our journey for the bike-powered Micra. And yeah, like I've said in the previous video, which if you haven't seen, essentially we are going to start from the drivetrain. So we have a spare bike engine, we need leads, not sure in what state it is, so we are going to go collect it from the workshop, bring it to the garage so we can tickle visit every day. Yeah, basically see in the state it is, what part we need to get, and yeah, basically start tickling. And then when we got this bad boy up and running, we can buy a shell. Anyway, let's get on the road. If the turret will start. Yeah, every time. Apart from that video where the battery is flat, but you know. Anyway, let's hit the road. And here we are at the workshop. You can see around. There is plenty going on. Rob is a busy little pony. Yeah, and basically what we want is underneath there. Let me get some light in there. There we go. That's our engine there. Still the rear on the rear back wheel as well, which means at least we've got the chain and a bunch of stuff already. So we just need to get... Oh, that's her bike as well, I think. I think that's the bike muff on once or whatever. But yeah, so let's get that crap out. And yeah, get that stuff out, and then somehow we'll shove it at the back of the turret. And as you can see, the Corvette is still very much in the family. And to be honest, I think I probably won't have to sell it. So, you know, I couldn't sell it for like 3.5. I would have offered like around 3, but I'm not selling it for nothing either. Even at 3.5, I'm making a loss, you know. So I think the Corvette is just going to stay. I've checked the dimension, it should fit in the garage at home. So once we've done the bike power one, because this should be a quicker build and less of a nightmare than the Corvette, I'm very much tempted to sort out the garage at home and bring the Corvette at home and then give it attention every day. And then at some point we need to start a series on that, which is my partner project, which unfortunately like a lot of our project broke on the day we brought it back. And probably needs the engine pull on the head replace, or you know one of those easy jobs. But anyway, let's sort this bit out, get the engine out, and then we'll show you what it's like. And basically this is a Suzuki GSX-R from 2006. 124 brake horsepower, dual fuel injection, you know, modern enough, up to 13,000 RPM, which would sound awesome in the Micra. Essentially, I just absolutely love the idea of somebody thinking there is a bike coming and then you look up and it's Micra. But yeah, you know, so it's a bit salvage. It was screwed at the front. It's been a bit chopped for parts here and there. But you know, we don't really care. What we care about is the engine. So we'll load that into the car. That way we can bring it home and then we can start stripping it down. We actually have an ECU for it we need to get, but we are going to need to buy a new loom. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. Basically, it's extract it, get it nice and clean, mount it on something, try to get it up and running, and then we get a little Micra. We'll probably ask Rob to make us a lovely little frame, and we'll go from there. And from the exhaust, as you can see, we've got 4 pipes. And yeah, what I was thinking is, because it's probably going to be positioned that way in the Micra, what will be cool is that if 2 pipe goes to the right, 2 pipe go to the left, and basically we've got 2 side exhaust pipe on each side of the Micra. And then when you look inside the windows, you'll actually see the pipe laid on, so it will look cool as fuck as well. Anyway, let's go through the hard trouble of loading it into the Tourat. Alright, home sweet home. We haven't even got the bike out that we already are taking the rod some more bit of stripper left, so might as well make use of it. And there we go. So the garage is still a bit of a mess. We can't make use of all of it yet, but we do have a nice clear area here where we'll be able to get some work done or chill out in some lovely Volkswagen Touran seats. Anyway, let's get this bad boy out. There we go, in the garage. Can start on building it. There we go. This was even a touchstone. Still a bit heavy for what it is. Anyway, I'll get my brace back and start getting stuff off. Okay, so it's actually been a few days since the previous clip, and that is simply because there is some tools I did not have. Lee was the guy with all the bike tools, but what we needed specifically is one of those guys, which is kind of like a reverse socket, I guess, to some extent, where they're kind of male, but you can shove stuff in there, and very important, this little guy there, which is basically goes in here to allow us to remove the main arm that's attaching the rear to the frame. So yeah, let's put some tune and crack on. I think that's how you do it. Oh! Speeding though. Bollocks. Right, that's where we're at. After some effort, chop that one, get it out of the way, so pull access the bolt at the back, so those one I just stop the bolt. This one I can't reach though, and I can't really chop them here because it's not wide enough. So, guessing I need to chop here. But here what I've done, I actually broke that neck there, which I think if I could chop another bit with the right angle, I mean it's wider here, but I might be able to at least force it out, and then we can sort those eventually. Yeah, and I was thinking, because it's a bike engine, to a lot of extent, if it's in good nick, I might actually look how much a rebuild cost. And maybe get, you know, some stuff ported or whatever, just add a few more brake horsepower in it. If it's too expensive, I won't bother. The whole point of this is to be budget, but I do get carried away. Ah, oh, jeez, here we go. See? Scratch the exhaust nicely, but I can't say that I care. And here we go. Well, took me a few hours. I have no idea what the time is. Not too bad either, I'll admit. And yeah, smoother than I was expecting. So yeah, I've got the engine out. I've made a mess with the oil, but now we've got something we can work with. Once we've got the loom, it's essentially put the loom back on it, change the oil as well, whatever is left in it, change the spark plug, carburetor, I don't know. I know they're tricky on cars and stuff. I mean, here seems like the injector were pulled out a bit, so I'm going to need to find the right screws to kind of like secure them in again. We still need a radiator as well that I don't have. However, I think I've got an old MX-5, or, you know, I'm sure Rob's got like an old radiator somewhere, so, you know, we can shove something, make sure it starts. Radiator is more like a bit more cash. And depending on how I want to build the, you know, the car as well. Obviously, we'll have the header at the front, because basically, how is it again? Alright, so this is where the chain goes, basically. So, Micra, there isn't much room, so, you know, it's going to be quite close, like nearly straight down, or quite stuff like that, which means the headers are going to be at the front, which, you know, is going to be loud. It's going to get hot pretty quick as well, because I mean, you know, yeah, mind you, we do remove the back seat on the Micra, but still, you know, mind you, still probably be around here somewhere. It should be okay. Otherwise, I guess, you know, with Gears the Beauty, in theory, if we wanted to, we could switch it the other way around, just play with the gear to kind of sort out the chain kind of thing, and then at least, you know, you'll have the induction noise very close to you, and then the exhaust can just back off at the back or anything. But I do like the idea of exhaust two on each side, you know, like every Micra should have. And not at the back side. But yeah, so, you know, we will see. I think for first iteration we'll probably go the easy route. So, you know, probably just want it header facing forward, and, you know, it's going to be a toy anyway, so it's not like, well, maybe for shows and stuff like that, but, you know, apart from that, I'm not going to be like driving down to France within 500 miles or whatever. And even then, you know, open the windows, you know, we can put a nice firewall, a bit of plastic or whatever as well. You know, there are things we can do to kind of limit the heat coming in, improving the cooling, and sound you can even just wear ear defenders. That's what some people do, but yeah, I hope, you don't always have the best luck on this channel, so I hope to start with the loom I bought is the right one. I didn't buy the full loom, I bought the main loom, which I believe should be everything we need to get the engine started. I think the rest is like, indicators and stuff, we don't care, we've got the cars one. So yeah, there isn't actually that much going on it either. We've got a spark plug, electronic control throttle, bit of electronics there. What's that? Probably a sensor in there. We do have an exhaust sensor as well over there. That's just battery. I do have a battery already. That's been cut off as well here. We need to plug in. I think that's probably that's where the leaks come from. That's probably like a sensor for the oil or something. But that's either a gear or to get it started. Not too sure. But yeah, so that's the beauty of a bike engine, especially here. It's what, 15 years old, something like that, 2006 I believe. So not much going on at all. Perfect for a beginner like myself. That's what's nice with the old MX-5 and stuff like that. The whole car in general, to get started there isn't much going on. Stuff like the Audi, you open in there and it's just like so much stuff going on. Get the engine bay look like shit. Well, stock, I think. This one's getting there. Yeah. I mean, at this stage I'm just rambling, but I'm pleased with myself. Very pleased with myself. And I think what we'll do as well is, because we've got it all out, clean it up nicely, maybe paint the cover. If I get it rebuilt, we might even paint the block and stuff, make it really pop at the back of the Micra. Yeah, I nearly actually went to see some Micra shell, some keten, and nearly bought another one, a keten as well. It's only 600 quid I wanted to buy, automatic, which I don't care, right, because we put that in anyway. But I've got the S3 coming. Thankfully I've worked quite hard, so but yeah, I kind of I'm done. It's one step at a time. That's my problem. That's why I get tight with money sometimes, I get carried away. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with myself. I've rested myself. There is no shell for this quite yet. And I've looked into those because it's only a 600, can't really nitrous it, can't put NOS. I was kind of hoping to be able to put NOS, but apparently you need at least a 750. With a 750 though, you can actually shove a 20-30 safe on. If you put a 40 shot, you can't really go a whole mile kind of thing, but like half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, which might be good. But at the beginning, let's put this in, because even without NOS or all of that, just just a little shitbox going on. Yeah. Anyway, if it's your first video here and you want to follow this, please subscribe. Go check out the channel. There is other project. We've got a rat over there. We've got an S3 over there. I've got a Corvette that I tried to sell, but I haven't sold. And now I don't really need to sell it, so I'm probably going to keep it and do something with it at some point. We've got the MX-5 that should be coming back anytime soon as well. So yeah, plenty of stuff to watch. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Well, hopefully.
billionaire on the beat, bitch.